What's going on to all of my Pisces out there? So my tripod is broken, as you can see. So things are showing up wonky, but I'm gonna tell you like this though. I actually ordered a new tripod. It's coming within the next couple of hours. So I should say within the next day, really, not next couple of hours. But at the same time, I'm gonna continue to do these videos, and what I'll do is that I'll actually continue these videos. So for you Pisces, you have the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups. Things got to be a little bit janky right now, but the Seven of Wands, Two of Swords, the Lovers, Seven of Cups, the Temperance, the Eight of Wands, the Moon, and the Nine of Pentacles, right? So what I'm seeing here for a lot of you Pisces is that the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands represents how this is a situation for you where the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Wands, right, represents how a lot of you happen to be in a situation right now where the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Wands is the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups. Someone is really kind of just trying to get over their dysfunction with as much distractions as they possibly can. Friends, family, partying, right? Because you're not with them. Seven of Wands. And how could you be? Because they put you through a lot of stuff, you know. They baited them. They put themselves out there as bait, as being these wonderful people, and then when you try to get to know them, now all of a sudden they're all kinds of dysfunctional to you, right? Now, obviously, the Three of Cups and the Five of Cups represents the past, the past. So you're not with these people. You're not with these people. You understand? You're not with these people. So this is about how they got a lot of time to reflect, a lot of time to really think about the dysfunctional stuff that they've been doing. They've got a lot of time to think about that. So as a result, the Two of Swords and the Lovers represent how they've got some things that they have to fix within themselves. They're broken, right? They're very broken. And they have to go back to the drawing board in order to find this love that they say that they want. Because remember I told y'all, I said that I'm going to get to the 10 life values. Well, I actually got it, right? As you can see, right? The 10 life values is spirituality, health, family, appearance, dwelling, i.e. the place where you live, the mobility, right? Your ability to travel, your education, what you know, your profession, what it is that you do, your leisure, how you relax, and your wealth, right? Which is your money, right? Your net worth, your money. So why that's important in the first place is that all of these things are element of a person's character. This is why I talk about character so much, because number one, because it goes in a circle. Those 10 life values that I talked about go in a circle. 10 and 1 or 1 and 10 are connected. They touch. So your spirituality is directly connected, I should say your wealth is directly connected to your spirituality and your spiritual system, your spiritual value. So what you don't understand is, or what they don't understand rather is, and maybe you may learn something from this, is that the two of Swords and the Lovers represents, as a result, there's something wrong with their spirituality. There's something wrong with them internally. Because the first five, spirituality, health, family, appearance, which is the way you look, and dwelling, your home, right? And the neighborhood you grow up, the neighborhood that you're in, and your home, these are all internal, right? Because there's a saying that says that it starts with the home, right? Which is Cancer crabs, right? As well as Virgo to a certain extent, right? But This is important because if you don't get control of the first five, you won't be able to get control of the other five, which is mobility, education, profession, leisure, and wealth. Now, these are all elements of a person's character, as I was just finished talking about. So the mere fact that there's something wrong with them, that they're blocking themselves off from this love, it means that they're broken, something in them that needs to actually be fixed. The external things get fixed when the internal things about themselves and their own weaknesses gets fixed. You see, I was eating Cheetos. That's why my hands are, you know what I'm saying? But I love Cheetos. But the Seven of Cups and the Temperance, right, and the Eight of Wands represents. So now, what does this mean? They thinking that they have all these values, they'll just go to someplace else, right? They'll just go to somebody else. But what they don't seem to understand about you, Pisces, is that you have value too, and that you have options as well. You know, Pisces people usually have a lot of options. You know, if you're finding value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. Click on it. I'm having fun, so that's why I'm stretching. Click on it. It'll redirect you to a website in which it has my social media outlets and ways you can follow me or support me monetarily, from the books that I have that are on Amazon, my Instagram page, my my clothing store, from t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, as well as my my website, in which you can also contact me for a private tarot reading from, okay? And if you need any help getting a private tarot reading from me, right, after visiting my website, feel free to contact me at Kareemspiritworks at yahoo.com, and we'll go ahead and help you out. Thank y'all so much. I really want to say thank y'all so much. A lot of people have been coming to me. A lot of people have been showing me so much love, and like I said, there would be no me if it wasn't for y'all. You know, I can't take credit for that. The Temperance and the Eight of Wands, y'all are absolutely, y'all are off the chain. But the Temperance and the Eight of Wands represents how this is a situation where, so this person thinks of themselves as having all this value, and they may have other people, but what they're forgetting is, so do you. You have other people that want to see you do good too, and want to get to know you as well. The Moon and the Nine of Pentacles now represent, so what does this mean? For you, this means that you need to continue to date. Continue getting to know other people. Why? Don't let one person stop you. Don't let anything stop you. You know, travel if you have to. That's what it is. I suggest travel. If you're not meeting anybody in your own surroundings where these people are even eligible, right? They're either taken or they're not eligible, then it means it's time for you to exercise your mobility, your ability to travel. That's what it is that I'm doing. I done been to Trinidad and Tobago, which is my home, which is the country I was born in. I done been back to Trinidad and Tobago 6 or 7 times. I done been to Barbados. I done been to Puerto Rico. I done been to these places. So I'm not opposed to traveling. New Jersey, Washington, D.C., I'm not opposed to traveling. And those places that I go, obviously I'm learning something about the people who normally live there, the locals, right? You know what I mean? The locals, the people who live there. You understand what I'm saying? And as a result of this, it's not stopping me from dating and all this other type of stuff. I'm still going to date. But what I have to understand about me personally is a lot of the people from New York, a lot of people are overly defensive, because I live in New York. A lot of the people are overly defensive. A lot of the people have a problem with dropping their guard. Okay, so I'll travel. You know, I know how to speak Portuguese to a certain extent. I'm not even going to I'm not even going to wild out and act like I'm over here wilding out and making saying all these big statements in Portuguese, but I know enough to get by. You know, I know enough to get by. So what's to stop me from going to Brazil? I like a lot of Brazilian women. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? So let's clarify the moon. You know, and I wouldn't have to travel in the first place if a lot of the people who I was trying to get to know, wanted to get to know me. A lot of times, though, Pisces, is just wasting time. A lot of hardened individuals who really don't trust me, who really don't want to take the time to get to know me, who really judge me harshly before they even get a chance to really know who I am. So to clarify the moon, we have the Hierophant, Nine of Cups, Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles. So this is about how a lot of you need to understand too, that the Hierophant, the Nine of Cups, right, represents, listen to your gut, listen to who you are inside as a person, and bring that internal value that you have inside of you on the outside, right? That's part of the reason why you may not necessarily be having success. Because when you become yourself, you become the person that stands out. See, a lot of the times these dating coaches will talk about how, you need to peacock. You need to, what do you think peacocking is? It's having you stand out. That's why it's about trying to be flashy. It's having you stand out. Instead of the bland things that people are wearing, you stand out because it's so outlandish. But guess what, though? You stand out from being yourself. Because when you start to do the things that you want to do, a lot of people are going to take notice of you because it's out of the ordinary. Because most people don't dance in the street. Me, whenever it is that I be in the street, if I'm listening to something, I'll dance in the street. I don't care who's watching me because it's not like I'm breaking the law. So who cares? It's not like I'm holding up anybody or anything like that or getting in anyone's way. So who's going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to be like, oh, you shouldn't dance? According to whom? According to whom? Am I going to go to jail for what? Doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk? What are you going to try to put handcuffs on me for? And as a result, guess what happens? I stand out. I stick out. People take notice. You know why? Because I can break dance to a certain extent. I can dance. I can break dance. I know how to do graffiti to a certain extent, right? Years out of practice. I haven't even practiced since I was like 14. So years out of practice. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that these are just hidden talents about myself. And when I started to be myself, that's when I started to stand out. This whole peacocking, you will automatically peacock when you be yourself because you're going to do and say things that gets people's attention to you in the first place. The Hierophant and the Nine of Cups represents that. You will become more charismatic when you're being yourself. Even you put it like this, you don't even have to be talkative in order for you to be charismatic. You could be an introvert and still be charismatic, and people still like your flavor and be like, this person, I like this person's charismatic, and not say a word, not even say a word, and still be charismatic. Why? Because the way you do things, because of your charisma, it speaks to a person's inner, right? Their inner value. You know who you are. And then the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, right? Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles represents, that's the thing that you need to build. Don't let anybody try to convince you, or any situation get you to change your mind on that, because that's where the real charisma is coming from. It's coming from you, right? The things that I want. A lot of people think I have charisma, and I do, because You know, they see me rocking the Naruto headband that I do in these videos, and I go outside with it. I do this, and I do it. But these things help me to stand out because I'm actually doing the things that I want to do. And as a result, people are like, who is this lunatic? You know why it is that they're calling me a lunatic? Because I'm standing out, because I'm doing the things that I want to do. You know, I'm not out here wilding out, but at the same time, I'm just doing all of these things that normal people, you know, people in society who has been trained to not have fun, not dance in the street, not listen to music, not relax, not enjoy your life. Me, I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying doing these readings. I'm enjoying talking to who I'm talking to on a personal, romantic level, you know, overseas and all this other type of stuff. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying getting my ID, which I got. I'm about to get my passport. My passport is in the mail coming, like I told y'all. I'm enjoying all of that stuff, right? And as a result, what happened? The Nine of Pentacles. This is where all of the value of my life is coming from. Just the same thing with you Pisces. So a lot of you Pisces are preoccupied with the wrong stuff. A lot of you Pisces are preoccupied with if people like you and the dysfunctions of other people. You should be preoccupied with enjoying your own life. And you enjoying your own life will create that charisma for you because you enjoying your own stuff. Are people going to come meet you in the future? Absolutely they are, right? The Lovers, absolutely they are. Venus is exalted in Pisces. Venus is the planet of love. Absolutely they are. But the thing is that for you, you got to understand that you can't be down in the dumps for super long periods of time. You know, what you got to do is that you can feel however it's that you gonna feel, but you got to get to a point, Pisces, where you don't even worry about what other people are doing and saying about you. You enjoying your life and still go up to people and have fun and get to know them and talk and all of that. And that's how a relationship comes out of that. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make this YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. As of right now, we're almost at, I made a video talking about thank you for 5,000 subs and how I would be good with 5,000, but y'all blew past 5,000 to the point where we almost at 5,100. I was just talking. Thank y'all so very much. Really appreciate it. Like I said before, there would be no me without y'all. Thank y'all. As of right now, we have 5,074 subscribers. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos.